Hello, welcome back to Retro NUSC here. This is my live preview. Newcastle United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Big game on Wednesday night live on BT Sport. So I had some comments already. Paul Sport says, hello, how are you, mate? I'm from Andrew NUSC. Are we everyone? Hello, mate, how are we doing? So this is my first time doing live again, second time. So today, this is a very big game on our hands. We take on a very confident Spurs game. Very confident Spurs won that other night. Yesterday afternoon, they played Arsenal in the London Derby. So we got a tough game coming up. This is going to be tough, mind. David, oh dear, I don't know what's happening, mate. I've said it again and again and again. I don't know what's happening. Don't say that question, please. I don't know what's happening, so I don't know what's going on. No one knows, so leave it as that. So it's going to be a game of two halves. Yeah, I can see this game. We go into this game strong. You know, we can go this game slightly differently, and we're seeing in previous games. You know, we've got after that loss, look at the Tottenham, right? They're sitting eighth in the league. They won 52 points. They're going to come this game strong, but we beat them the last time at their home ground 1-0. Joe Litton scored. So, question from Andrew Enura FC. I'm not sure who is playing left back because Ward can't play it. Yeah, I don't know who playing left back. So, it's going to be tough, but I don't know who we're playing left back. That's very true. It could be anybody. The Arsenal podcast. Where is Luca? Where are you, Luca? I thought you were on Arsenal first. Yeah, don't worry, isn't it? I haven't really spoken in a while. Everton FC is a best. Yeah, hello, mate. Welcome to the chat. How are you? I'm okay, mate. I don't know, David. I don't know what the deal's doing. I don't know what's going on. So leave it as that. I've said it twice now to you. Stop saying it, please. This is a preview for Tottenham versus Newcastle. So anyone who come in the chat, I'll be putting the link in now. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Phone went a bit dodgy there. There we go. Things going in now. The chat now. Yeah, being copied in there. Link's gone. Well, what is the game on? BT Sport, 6 o'clock, kick-off Wednesday night. It's going to be a tough one. Going ahead on this game. I'm looking forward to it. So it's on BT Sport, 6 o'clock, kick-off. David says 2-0. Newcastle, I'm going to be a tough game. What? Kick off at Wednesday night, mate. Yeah, 6 o'clock, yeah. Kick off 5. So looking forward to you. So it's going to be one of them games. You can see this game going badly for us. Steve Bruce needs to get this team right. Because that loss we had on Sunday. No, Saturday lunchtime. Sorry, lunchtime. But we couldn't defend. First half we played brilliant. Second half we played bad. We let Everton go through like a ton of bricks. So sorry, sorry. So explain. I thought one Spurs cannot have begin to play well. We still need some top players. Can we get? We cause a lot of problems. We can. We can cause a lot of problems. We can. Andrew and FC, we can cause them a lot of problems because we did beat them 1-0 at White Hart Lane at the new stadium, so we can go to this game confident. You know, it's going to be one of them games. I could see this game going probably hard because Tottenham won, we lost, so it's going to be tough. We're sitting 13th. You know, we could go anywhere. You can go anywhere on this game. It can go their way, our way. We don't know what P's going to be. I want to go with the how we usually play. You know, we need to change it a bit, but who will play left back? I would put in there, I don't know, say what the team, but we kind of play Danny Rose because he's playing against his team. He can't play against Tottenham. Now he's going 1-0. Okay. Everyone on the chat, please welcome anyone on the chat. Links in there, the chat now. Please hit the link. Gale up front, he is doing the most. Must be a front mid. Yeah, I picked Gale up top, or front definitely. After that goal he scored on Saturday against Watford. He had a cracking game. The lovely cross from the corner to find him there. It was just sitting there. Brilliant game. AFC Everton is the best, saying 4-0. Tottenham or Newcastle. But you got the thing covered. We've beaten last time 1-0. Jose Mourinho has never won James's Park in a long time. We don't know how long he's gonna win for. Could he win bad? We don't know. Going to be very tough because Steve Bruce used to pick up the loss after we lost on Saturday. You know, that game was just performing was just shocking. We need to play better because we can play better than that. First half we played brilliant, but it's going to be tough against Tottenham because they've got players like Harry Kane, Son Heung-min. You know, they've got players like that. They can go forward. They can go and push press. They can press on more. It's going to be tough. We're never going to win. We could win it, but David man, 7-0, okay, 7-0, get you. Yeah. Steve Bruce promised they give the players play beer on the water break. Probably give them beer or give them pop. Probably. Don't do it. Please like and subscribe to Ratchet and you're safe and you're around here. It's free. Nathan G says FT. I don't know what that means. So another one from Nathan G. FTM. Must win game, probably. I've done the chat, the links in there now. I'm looking forward to the game, but it's going to be one of them days. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard because they're on 4 minutes. We're not. We're not in good form. You know, we only picked up a couple of points from the last couple of games. You know, we've got to after the Man City one. Now this Watford, we need to pick up this game. It's going to be tough one because you got to look at. We got players like St. Maximin playing well. We've got Gale playing well. You know, we've got a team there, but who's going to play left back? I reckon it's going to be probably going to be Kraft or one of the lads. Formation 3-3-1, 3-3-4. What's that like? Very good formation there. Links going to get. You want to join me? We're trying to see for this Tottenham versus Newcastle versus Tottenham. Kick off 6 o'clock. James's Park. Our next 3 games are going to be tough. Brighton. We can go and we beat a tough game. Yeah, Brighton as well. Our next 3 games we got Brighton. Now we got Tottenham, Brighton, and Liverpool. It's going to be tough. But after this, we've got 3 games left. We've got this one on Wednesday, then we've got Brighton, then we've got Liverpool last day of the season. So it's going to be hard. But we've got to think positive. Get behind the lads, watch them from home, the best way we can. But let's get back to the stadium. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. Everyone knows that. I know it. You know it. It's going to be one hell of a game. Because the last time we played Tottenham, I don't know when it was, but probably first game of the season. After the first game. So this game's going to be very tough. We've got to beat, Tottenham because we've beaten 1-0 at their ground. As I said before, it's looking like a tough game. They played rings around Arsenal yesterday, Tottenham did. They played rings around Roses and that. But we got to look at this game confident Newcastle. We've got to come to this game with a heart. Play for the badge, play for the shirt, play for the fans. See, Bush doing a hell of a job at this club. It's not his fault. The players are playing well. We just need to pick up the points again. But this game is very important for us. We're going to this game very, very tough. It's going to be one hell of a game, but we've got to look forward. It's going to be tough because we've got to look out for the players. We've got to win. We've got to win. We can't be losing. After that one on Saturday against Watford, we played first half. We played minutes. I was for asleep. Couple of donkeys. Riding the horse, sleeping. Just couldn't do now. Defense was shocking. But give them the 2 penalties away. I thought Arsenal were the better team yesterday. They were unlucky. They were lucky, Andrew, and yesterday they were lucky. They were lucky in that one, actually. Paul Sport says fingers crossed 2-1 Newcastle. Could be 2-1. I'll go with that, but yeah, I'll go 2-1. It's going to be one hell of a game. I don't know what team is going to play out. We don't know who's going to play left back. I'll tell you what kind of play. Comment below who do you think will play left back against Tottenham on Wednesday night? Comment below. Comment below. Do on the chat. The link's going again now. Everyone's on the chat. I get some guests in. Get some guests in the chat with me. Retro NUFC. Get some guests in. Pop up. This game, I'm telling you, I'm looking forward. I'm going to be watching it. I'll be behind the lads. 100%. Fingers crossed. Because we can play better. We have seen. Mankilo? Yeah, Mankilo for me, yeah. I would risk others like Mankilo or Richie can play left back, mate. Richie could, or Mankilo, yes. Try it out. Try it out. See what he brings to this club, to this Wednesday night. It's going to be hard, though. I could see winning it. But Mankilo could be a left back, or Richie. I don't know if play left back. So we need to find that formation we could play at, because we play really well that going formation was play. But don't play fat at the back. Please no. Not after last week. We play Man City, play fat at the back. The FA Cup, don't play the FA Cup way back. Do not play fat at the back. Please no. Anyone want to come in? Always welcome to come in. Here we go. Another comment. Fernandez must be. Yeah, every game he started in the restart. Yeah, Fernandez is doing pretty well. I like Fernandez. Good little player. He play well. Every game, yes, he has played every game since the restart. He's been the main man. The back three have been the game changers this season. It's going to be one hell of a game. No doubt. No doubt and out. No doubt and out. So, what is our score predictions? What is your starting lineup for Wednesday night? What's your starting lineup prediction lineup? Because how we're going to do it. I would say, man, Martin the partner net, the cells if he's fit, Fernandez. I would say Manquillo, but who would play right back? I would pick that Lazaro, going the forward in the midfield. Shelby, possibly Longstaff. On the left, I would put Maximum. On the right, hopefully Matt Ritchie, but going Todd Dwight Gale. Dwight Gale for me, like Dwight Gale for me, definitely. Dwight Gale definitely on the cards for me. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a hard game. It's going to be hard. Look at our top pretty full. Yeah. No. So this is going to be one game. We could go forward, we could win. No one knows because Tottenham are on form, and it doesn't really know has he won Newcastle in a while? I don't know since he came. But we could go this game very, very, very difficult. It could be difficult, yeah. But I think it's going to be difficult anyway. We've got to play Tottenham. Who do you think will go down? Oh, pretty hell. I don't know. Bournemouth. Yeah, Andrew in says Bournemouth. Could be Bournemouth after that win yesterday as well. It could be Bournemouth. And Villa, mate, yeah. Villa probably going down now. No one has gone down that now, just down, so. Yeah. Number one from Joe Musi. I mean, like, we're United when you United finish third. Probably not, like, but yeah, well, United finish third. Yeah, chance no finish third. No one. Way back. Who Manchester United like on Newcastle United? Please like, subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe to our NSC on YouTube. It's free to do. Not a ton of going forward this season, to end the season, and I'll be taking a break on. Dear me, I'm at Man United, yeah. Cover us third, because they play what minute? Man United are playing brilliant minute. Cover us third, Joe. Cover us third. Who they got next? Anyway, Man United, but this is Newcastle versus Tottenham. Previous, so this is going to be a game we can go in to win, but I'm going to think it's going to be a hard game when Newcastle fans know that after they won, we lost against Watford. I don't know how they're going to play it out. Since tonight, what's happening tonight for Manchester United tonight? Don't know. Could get beat. I don't know. They've been in form as well. I would tell you Newcastle will lose tonight. They lose tonight. No, we play Wednesday night. David's gone 3-2 Newcastle. We can Tottenham. 3-2, very could happen. It could happen. I can see it happening. I can see it happening. I could see Newcastle winning on Wednesday night. It's going to be one in the game you can win, but the big team, Tottenham, the big side, they got great man, they got great players like Harry Kane, Song. They've got good talent at that club. We could get beat, but don't know. It's going to be tough and hard to win. I don't want to be late, but it's going to be hard for us to win. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to win. It's going to be hard. I'm telling you. I could see we're losing this one, but we've got to win. We've got positive going forward. After that loss, Wednesday on Saturday against Watford, we've got to pick up. We are the We've got to win. We've got to win. We've got to win. Yeah, got to win. We've got to win that game. I know we've got to win this Wednesday night. It's gonna be tough. Because Tottenham only picked up a couple of points from the last couple of games, haven't they? You got to look at their form. They played 4-3-3 on yesterday against Arsenal, and Arsenal should have won. Could you see Newcastle getting relegated? No chance. Not now. We're safe now, so we've got the point Mark wanted. We won't get relegated now. It just doesn't happen. We could get relegated. We could lose our best players. We could lose buddy all the good players we've got at the club. We could get relegated. We could be down next season. We don't know. And what's going to happen next season? No one knows. It's going again now. If you want to join me. Talk about the game against Newcastle versus Tottenham. 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. It's going to be a tough one, I'm telling you. I could say we're getting beat, but I want to win. I want to win. I want to see this game won. I want to see us get this game played and winning. Because we can play against big teams. Could you see losing your... Could do. Don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We could lose, but don't know. We need it to happen, but no one knows what's happening. No one knows at all. No one knows nothing. No one knows the thing, man. Don't you? I can see Dawson Nuno coming to Newcastle saying, play on the Body Park. I've got to watch out for them top players. They've got a hell of a side, Tottenham. They've got a good back form and good defenders. But I'll tell you what, son. I'm saying nothing, but I could see we're getting beat. But we're going behind the lad, we're going behind the team because this game is going to be one hell of a game. Wednesday night against Tottenham. I want to see Steve Bruce cut this game so we can fight. Because we can't play well against big teams. I've seen it before. Man. I've seen it many times. We can't do it. When did you win your last? When was the last game you gone to? I think it was I think it was Burnley at home. I think it was Burnley at home. David says 4-1 Newcastle for Saturday, for Wednesday night. I could speak him. I don't know. I think it was Burnley. I think it was Burnley coming out over. I think it was Burnley. I went to. Most of what that was in a game. I could see I don't know what's going to happen, but if you're new on here, please check me out on YouTube and you'll see, it's free to subscribe, free for anyone. This is my Tottenham versus Newcastle versus Tottenham Hotspur preview on Wednesday night, kick off 6 o'clock, live on BT Sport. I'm saying, I think Steve Bruce is doing his press conference tomorrow, so we will find out if there's any injuries. Yeah, I'm hoping there's no injuries, but I don't know. I'm hoping there's no injuries. So injuries, I'll let you all know in the day. But it was 29th of Feb. Newcastle was last home game against Burnley, and there was fans attending. Yeah, there was, Mark. There was. Mark, hi, Mark on. How are you doing, mate? You alright? Keep yourself safe. So, I could see this game going each way. I could see if the pen comes tomorrow, hope it's tomorrow, and see we'll find out who the players injured and who is injured. I'm hoping it's not a captain themselves. We need him. We need him for tomorrow. We need him for Wednesday night. I need to keep a fit. So we could start playing well. We need to play well. Yeah, you're a great lad. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Cheers, mate. If you want to come and tap me, more welcome to tap me. If you want to come and tap Mark in the chat with me, the link will be in now. Iris, mate, we need a sales fit. We do. We need a sales fit, mate. He's our captain. He's our main captain. He is the front man. We need to have him fit for Wednesday night. Have him fit. Who will play position? What's happened with Dummett? Is Dummett fit? Is Dummett, I haven't seen Dummett in a while. Pro Sport, another comment. I hope we don't give a penalty away anymore. Yeah, I hope we don't, mate. I hope we don't. We don't give a penalty away because that penalty given what Buddy Man Kill did on Saturday lunchtime was he should have done that. He just could have played. Why he done that for? Disgrace, man. I'm telling you. Dummer can't play because he's not the 20-man prize squad. Oh, is he not? I thought he would be. Because, alright, he's not, is he? Oh, well. Reese Roberts. The bottom three teams, I think, anymore. Who would you like to sign them if they're defeated? I think. The bottom three teams, there are more. There are any more players? Anyone you would you like to sign? If there are players, I would say for me, Colin Roberts. No, Colin Wilson. Sorry, Wilson. Great little striker, and I would say at the bottom three out of Villa's team, I could see the hell, Jack Grealish. But with Norwich, I would say Max Orange would be great to have in Newcastle. That's my players I'm going to pick out of the bottom three teams. Who would I say? So, who would you like to have next season? We don't know what's going to happen with the money. We don't know what's going to happen with the prices. Grealish, Paul spotted Grealish. Will he come to the North East? Will he go elsewhere? No one knows. Could run it do after him all the time. Crotwell, good player, yeah. I like Crotwell. Okay, Crotwell. Good little player him. He's gonna go down, so we need to I'll say him as well, yeah. Good choice. Good little choice, lad. I'm trying to get people in here again, buddy. If anyone's on the chat, more welcome to join the chat. The links in there in the comments. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell everything about what I'm trying to say because I'm looking forward to this game Wednesday night. I'm going to be watching it. Jaden Lewis plays left back from Norwich. Yeah, I would say him. Yeah, got a little young player. They got a good side, and I would say him as well. You never know. Could we get the money in the summer? No one knows. I could see we getting money. But we need to build on that. We need left back like that. But Danny Rhodes go, I want that buddy back there now. Watch along. What you mean do watch along on Saturday on Wednesday night? I will watch along if you want, eh? Ryan Fraser, yeah, good player from Bournemouth. I'll get him in idea. Good fella. Would you? I would presume, promise, please, for probably with themselves. Yeah. I hope he's fit. I hope he's fit. Reece Robertson. I hope he's fit for Wednesday. It'd be good. We can play well with ourselves in that back foot in the back in the defence because he's captain. He's our captain. We need him playing. If anyone's on the chat, the links in the chat. If you want to join, let me know, and I get his on to talk to me about anything. Aaron Cousins from Norwich, and who's he? I've not really heard of him. This Aaron's. Yeah. Richardson, Richarlison from Everton. He's a good player. He's still good from Everton. Yeah, he's a good player. Good choice. Thomas Sosnick, yeah, from West Ham. Good player. He's been really well against us. No one can play. No one can be to be good for Everton. Yeah, Everton's a good side. They lost it, didn't they? They lost it, didn't they, against Wolves, wasn't it? I could see the game going back and forward. This game against Ancelotti will get rid of some players, few players in the summer. You could do. You never know what he's like at Everton. It's been a tough game. I'm telling you. If you want to come and chat the links in below, or to come and talk to me about the Newcastle versus Tottenham preview, have your say. You know what? I'm here all afternoon to about 4 o'clock. I'll be here till 4, so I'll be doing this till 4 o'clock. So come on, get in the chat. Yeah, Ancelotti. Couldn't like. Mm-hmm. Links in again now. Links in. You want to do the chat with me? Reese says Ben Arthur scored a screamer against Everton in the good memories. Yeah, I remember that. He did against Everton. He's a good talented player. I like Ben Arthur. Like he was good player. Newcastle United. I love to meet him. I loved to meet him at the club, but he wasn't there. From Brazil has scored 2 goals in 50 seconds. Yes, I remember that Everton. Yes, when we scored, they came back and scored. Man, 2-2 draw. What a game that was. I watched that highlights of that game. That was bloody hell, brilliant game that was. Telling you, Lon Brazil, where is he? Is he playing? Or is not in the squad? Is he? He's in the squad for this game against Hotspur in the squad for against Tottenham. So, and then more questions before I get some guests anyone to come in, have a chat. The link's in there. Don't know how to do it on that, but I have a go. You want to do the chat? I don't know how we get the draw, but it would be terrible. Yeah, we need to win. We need to win. We need to win. Reese, are you a Southern fan from a distance? I have met him in a big market. What a guy. I miss him. Yeah, I miss Ben Arthur. Yeah, that's a great well done for meeting him. Yeah, he's a great player, Ben Arthur. I miss him dearly. Newcastle United. I know Andrew. Newcastle were so bad in that game, but in all games, yeah. Where was Newcastle so bad in all games? Not that bad, but try tough. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough, quick game. Apparently, because this is gonna be one game we've got to play. We got to play a how. Everton FC, I agree, mate. We have had a bad performance this season, but we have shown how we can manage and get some points. Haha. Reese says, Everton FC, how do you feel? How do you feel? See Liverpool being named the name on the Premier League trophy. David says, De Lovren from Liverpool. I don't know where he going next, though. About that, so I don't know what happens to that. So, what we got a good player, like, have a look. Any questions? I don't know. So, anybody who wants to come, and chat, the links in the comments. Get yourself in out retro. See, I can talk about the Castle game against Tottenham on Wednesday night. Score prediction J for what's the score prediction J for Jamie for Wednesday? Ooh, I'm gonna say 3-1 Newcastle. I'm saying 3-1. Where is PD? I don't know where he is. Hudson says hi, mate. Alright. Don't want to talk to you, dude. I might you mate, mate. You did just a friend, not really a friend of mine. So brilliant. That was predictions, mate. Blinding prediction. Hope it happens. So hope it happens. So I don't want to see the. I hope we can go in this game against Tottenham strong. Yeah, I don't want him in the chat. Want him. Blocked. Yeah, blinding. That was addiction for G. Yeah. Oh well. Oh when Spurs go on the pitch and marching in. How Spurs not gone nowhere near my team. Newcastle, we beat Spurs in the. I could see Spurs winning 2-1, mate. Could you? I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Where is Sharky? I don't know where Sharky is. I don't know where he is. Sharky. Where is Sharky? I don't know. No Champions League for Spurs next season. No Champions League for Spurs next season. Yeah, it's not no. Who is the biggest club Spurs and Newcastle United. Oh, I would say Newcastle United all the time. Better than Spurs, like. Can't Spurs. Sick man. Anyway, who wants to come this chat Ratchet NLC? More welcome. There we go. Anyway, on the chat, the link's going in a minute. I was in Newcastle United, mate. Heart of blood, blood and soul. Good team, mate. Kiss the badge, keep the faith into the tune. Keep the faith, keep the Geordies going. The Geordie Nation. We are the Geordies and we fight till we die. We never fight back down a fight against horrible Tottenham. So, anyone know any Tottenham fans, get them in this chat. Rich and I say we can get this tunnel to. I want to see this tunnel fly. I want to see the tunnel fly. Peter's not joining yet. Is Peter not joining? No one's joining me at a minute. I haven't got no one in a minute. The England's going to know. Yeah, I respect Newcastle fans. They're most headed. Haha. Yeah, we're good fans, man. We've got good set of lads at the club. Good players. Yeah, I respect Newcastle. I respect Everton fans as well. Everton fans are great. You got to respect Everton fans. I love Everton fans. You know they've got a couple from Tenerife. Bias pick the meat, you know, but you got to respect other teams. So you got to put the fans. So come on, people are going to come in this chat because I'm waiting for something to talk to. Lucas Janovic, yeah, from Madrid. Would he come to Newcastle? I don't know what money we'll get for him, but would he come? I'll have him come to the club. So, let's have a look. Newcastle fans love a fight, don't they? Newcastle loves fighting, don't they? Don't they not? Ah, they're just bad Newcastle fans, man. They're critters, man. You know, if you don't know who I am, play something on YouTube, Retro, and you'll see, get some. I want to see this channel fly. I want to see the like button. Get your comments to it. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're talking. Let's have a look. Newcastle fans at the fight about that already. What is your best NUFC game you've been to? Ooh, Man United 1-0. Matty Longstaff. Bang out of the nets. Matty Longstaff. Young Matty. It can't be Matty Longstaff. Best game I've been to was Man United. Was Man United. Great song. I'm really talking about that, mate. All the time happens. Yeah, best game I've been Man United 1-0 against Man United 1-0 against Man United against the Department. I've got the first score. And number 2, I'm going to say Man City 2-2. Best game of the season for me. 2 best games beat them. If you want to come and chat, the link's going in now. And I'm joining you welcome to join. Free to join. Let me know when I get you in the chat. With me, Mitch and you'll see the best in the business. Best fan, because of our own life. See my wall, mobilia, you know, you got to be retro shirt, top of the business. Shirt on, black and white, fighting the bird. So, anyone here, this is Newcastle versus Tottenham Hotspur preview. It's going to be one game and a half. Just really going to come this game. Brilliant. Have you met any footballers? Yes, I have. I have met Kennedy, Lascelles, Romdom, Cardolo, Martin De Braca, Manquillo. I've met a lot of them. But I love, I met a lot of good players. When can fans go back to the game again? When are you going to do some blogging? Probably next season now, mate. Next season, hopefully next season, back next season, just vlogging again. I miss going to the games, I want to go back to the games again. I miss the games. I'll be vlogging very soon. When we get back to the stadium, I'll be vlogging again. Don't you worry. I might go live on the day. I don't know. I might surprise you all. Come on, anyone come in the chat, Retro NRC, free to join. Come in the chat and have a chat with me about this Newcastle versus Tottenham kick-off 6 o'clock. Live on PT Sport. I could see Dustin come up to the North East. Probably give him a tough game. It's going to be tough. Fingers crossed for win. I'm hoping to win. I want to see this team fly. I want to see this team fly high. Because we've got the left. After this game, we've got 2 left. We've got Brighton and Liverpool. So it's going to be one out of a game. 2 left, 3 games left. That's what I'm going to see. I could see winning, but we don't know, do we? We don't know. We don't know yet. Newcastle fans are class. Thank you very much. Everton is the best. You know who he is. Subscribe to his channel. He's an Everton fan. He's a good YouTuber. Subscribe to his channel. Everton fans are brilliant around here. They've got some good players, Tanya. They're good, talented players at the club. We have got talent at the club. We have got talent. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be tough. But we don't know, do we? So that. I hope we get this game won, but I know what's going to be like. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. So it can go 2 ways in a bit. It can go one way, another way. It can go 2 ways, another way. But I can see it happening. I don't know what's going to be the game be like on Wednesday night. I could see we getting beat, but I want the 2 win because we've got 3 games left after this one. Well, do you think Newcastle will get in the Europa League? The Europa League, Jesus. The Europa League. I don't know. They could, but I don't know. Tune Army TV, the one only. Shortly. Spurs will be difficult game. We need to win, and if the lad can show up. Yes, I agree on that, Shorty. I agree on that 100% with you. That is very true. Because Tottenham can be difficult game. Because they have a good side. They have a brilliant side. So I totally agree that I need to show up. Because that game on Saturday against Watford was at the great second half. We fell asleep like ducks. We couldn't even get them past. We couldn't get a goal. We should have won it, but didn't. If you don't know who Tune TV is, subscribe to his channel. He's a good tune lad. He's a tune fan. He does great content. Subscribe to his channel. He is one of the good YouTuber and Tanya, one of the good friends of mine. So give him a good, he's a good player. YouTuber, subscribe to his channel. David says could be. Don't know. Who we get in the summer. It was 90-minute performance, but not 45-minute cheers, mate, for that good appointment. Yeah, you ball me at any time. You're more welcome to join the chat if you want. Turn on my TV, come on the chat now. Chat with me about the game. Andrew NUSC says just watching which players will be fit. Hopefully we hear some good news tomorrow when Steve Bull has press conference. Yes, I hope we get some news on that tomorrow. Hope we do. I'm going to put the link in now to join the chat. You want to join me on here? You know what I am, Richard NSC. have a talk about Tottenham versus Newcastle game. I want to see the game going for. I want to see it could win this game, but it's going to be tough. Where is the link? Don't mind coming for 5 minutes. Yeah, I put the link in now, mate. Link's going in. Copied, yeah. Link's in now. I'll put it myself. I can. Copy, yeah. Copied. The link's in now, mate. The link's in now. The link should be there now. If you don't mind, yeah, come in, mate. I will track you. The link's in now. The link's in there now. I'll put it in there now. Put it in canal because I haven't got. Okay. Oh man, I had it there. Came up there. Pierced. No man. 2 minutes. Getting used to this. I'm back. So about that. I'm back. Guests. Thing, man. Fuck's sake. There it is. Links there now. The link's in the top now. The link's in there now. The link is in there now. Tune up down shortly, friend. Shortly, mate. Link's in there now. Nightmare. I'm just new on this, so on this phone thing. So anyway, getting back to it, Newcastle versus Tottenham at Dunnes Park, 6 o'clock. We have a guest. Hello, Sharky. How we doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you?
Not bad. This is the first time using my phone for this preview, you know.
Yeah, I do apologise about the background. I'm in the living room, actually. Just it's quite bright this afternoon, but hopefully you should still see us.
We go to this game. I want to see like, what's your thought on this game. I think it's going to be a tough game because they won yesterday. Tottenham, they really got beat on Saturday, so are you looking forward to the game?
I look forward to every game. I just want to see a 90-minute performance, not the 45-minute performance that we got against Watford. I mean, the Man City game was disappointing. And going into the Watford preview, I said, I want to see fight, passion, heart, desire, just everything that's associated with playing for the badge that you're representing, which is Newcastle United. And we got that for 45 minutes. You know, at Vicarage Road, I think going into half-time 1-0, I was a bit nervous going into the second half because it was only a slender lead, and you can always be punished in this league. The first half, with the chances that we had, we could easily have been 3 or 4-1 up at half-time. And with Watford battling relegation in that second half, with the way they performed and the way we just dropped off and didn't go for the second goal, there was only one winner, and it was Watford. But if you're talking about the Tottenham game on Wednesday, it's going to be a difficult game, but it's not a game that we can't win if we show up.
Yeah, we can show up well. We can go into this game confident. I want to see this team. I want to see Newcastle win. We need to show how we can play. We can play better than we did in previous games. We can play better on that one against Watford on Saturday. We need to show up better and get the team.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're much better than that. I mean, we've proven this season that we can go down to Bournemouth and win 4-1. We've beaten, West Ham United. We've had some very good, memorable victories this season at home against Chelsea and Man United. There was just no excuse for the second half performance, the way Steve Bruce set the lads up. I don't know what he said at half time, but it wasn't the team talk that he would have said before the first half. The result, which was going in our way, was the 3 points were coming back to Tyneside. But for the
Yeah,
second half performance. It's not what you do in the first half, unfortunately, in the game of football. It's what you do in the 90 minutes in the second half. And if you do better in the second half over the first half, 9 times out of 10 you win the game. And fair play to Watford, they wanted it more. We looked as if we were that side that were already down by the looks of that second half. But just the lads are on the beach, unfortunately. Trying to motivate the lads is tough, as much as you want the lads to win games and you want the lads to give 100%. That's where football at the top level is all wrong in the Premier League. There's so much money in it. Once you're safe, they've got their flip-flops on. They're ready for, their holidays. And, with, 3 games to go, I don't think the lads really care about what points to pick up, really. They don't want injuries. That's the thing. And
3-1 on a bit tomorrow on Wednesday night. Honestly, 3-1 like.
It's going to be a tough ask scoring 3 goals. I'll be happy if we can outclass the opposition and at least play for 90 minutes tomorrow. Wednesday. I'm looking for the performance. I'm looking for the effort for a full 90 minutes, not 45. If we're playing well and we get beat, well, listen, Tottenham are a good side with good quality, a great manager, a winner. If we draw the game, it's not the worst result in the world, but you always want to back the lads, regardless. It's just a shame after Bournemouth when the lads have just sort of thrown in the towel, because while a slight outside chance of Europa League, it would have been tough to keep a run going. That was gone. Realistically, we had an outside chance of the top 10. That seems like it's gone now, and we're just playing for mid-table.
Yeah.
No motivation, and that was proven in the game away to Watford on Saturday. In the Tottenham game, we don't know where that game could be. What was that?
No, my buddy phone ringing all the time. It's annoying. It is all the time. I'm on something like this. It just keeps going off.
I always turn the sound off when I do it on my phone, just to make sure it doesn't come through. That's something you should check before you do a live stream. But then again, it's not my stream.
I put it on silent now. So it's on silent now. So
yeah, that's what I do before you go live, in case you get like messages or like phone calls, because I tend to get a lot of them. So I have to turn it off.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. So Steve was press conference tomorrow. See who's fit to play tomorrow, but can't play Danny Rhodes because he's not. You can't play against Tottenham. So who would play left back for Danny Rhodes?
I've got
Kraft.
I don't think he's really put a foot wrong in the last 3 games. I mean, Man City, I wouldn't like to single him out because I think they all had a bad game. I think Kraft looked all right. He didn't have much time against Watford. I thought he played really well against Bournemouth. He, in his debut since he was left out for a long time. And then he stepped that up from the Bournemouth game, that victory against West Ham, albeit we didn't win the game. He set up 2 of the goals, the instant reaction goals from when West Ham scored their 2. I think he's done all right. I think he's better off in a formation where we're playing 4 at the back and he can get forward. He can express himself. With a 5 at the back, it doesn't work because we don't give ourselves that opportunity to get forward because we've got so many men back. And that's why he struggled at the start of the season. And that's why you're seeing Emil Kraft perform a lot better on the pitch, because we've changed the system. We're a lot more expressive. But in terms of left back, we'll go with Emil Kraft. Because let's be honest, we haven't got many options now with injuries.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I hope Lascelles is fit. Lascelles is fit.
I don't think he'll make it. Unfortunately, I haven't got him in my starting 11. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I want to see him, but look at that team.
I don't think Fernandes will be there either.
No, Fernandes. He played well. They all play well.
I've gone with a complete makeshift back four. It's a case of we're just trying to fill in the gaps. Do you know what I mean? Because injuries are creeping up on us now. We've got problem after problem after problem. Just as well, we've only got 3 games left, but that's the thing. When you're playing games every 2, 3, 4 days, players are getting tired. The fatigue comes into it, and with that, you're making mistakes, and that was evident in the game against Watford. It was evident in the game against Man City and West Ham, and that's why you need to try and get players out of the system to try and give them a breather, ready for the next game, rather than just keep playing them. Because if you do that with those mistakes, it's going to cost you.
It costs you daily. Because our tens. Because look at Shea, he played midfield.
I don't think he's a midfielder though. He's more. He did play him in the holding midfield role. I think he is that holding midfielder, which I wouldn't play him too high up the midfield, but CDM is the right position. I think it depends who he's up against and who's alongside him. I think Shelby and Shea had a decent first half, but second half they switched off because Watford were getting back into it and they had the momentum. But I think for Shea, if it was me, I'd play him at the back. I think he's more suited there. But then if it depends what's going on in the game. If we're playing up against a Burnley and we're maybe 1 or 2-0 up, he'll then get forward. He'll try and make something happen. But if we're maybe 0-0 and we're just defending, a lot of the time he'll defend. He'll put his body on the line. Do you know what I mean? We are blessed at the back, but there is mistakes. Mankio, he made a few mistakes against Watford on Saturday, but the thing is we haven't got that freedom to replace these players as much because we haven't really got the quality, and that's all down to the recruitment, unfortunately. And we're lacking so many areas. We are missing the likes of Paul Dummett in that position. But listen, we have to get on with it. There's no point dwelling on it. With 3 games to go, we're just going to have to try and make up the spaces.
Because players like we're gonna pick up because we're gonna pick up this week.
I think it's difficult though for them because with 3 games to go, you're mid-table. You're not really going to get top 10. I wouldn't like it when we are now. With Spurs coming up, Spurs is a difficult fixture, but you always want to get behind the lads. Brighton away. Brighton for me looks safe. Probably another win will do it for them. Another couple of draws or even a draw might just do it. I can't see Bournemouth and Aston Villa getting anywhere near the likes of Watford and West Ham and even possibly Brighton. I think that'd be it. Them wins over the weekend. I think that's just paper over the cracks, in my opinion. I don't think they're good enough. But in terms of the Brighton game, it'll be a tough one. Not a game again that we can't win, but they need them more than us. In Liverpool I don't like to say it's a free hit because I don't like that attitude. We have got a chance of winning it. It all depends if we turn up, but a draw wouldn't be the worst result. I mean, we have got a difficult last 3 run of fixtures, but just because we're safe, there's no excuse for the lads not to play, and they have to play on their contracts for the remainder of the season, regardless if they're on the holidays or not. But at the same time, I do understand the other side that mental fatigue is obviously coming in with games every few days, and the fixtures coming up and players' attitudes. Like where are they at the minute? At the minute, the attitude hasn't been there. But then I see both sides. I'm speaking more from a fan's point of view. You want to win every game. You want to get a result. But then on the other side, it's not always possible.
It's not. It's going to be a tough game because, like Tottenham's like with Harry Kane, Song playing well.
They've got a good side. They've got a good side. They're coming off the back of a great win against Arsenal, their local rivals. They've got a real outside chance of the Europa League. They've got to really put a run together now. I think they're currently 8th place as it stands. If they can get a result against us, I hope not, then they really have set the benchmark. But Tottenham, we all know what they're like. They're in good form. They're unbeaten in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
They're a great side. And of course, I do expect them to have a lot of the ball. They play the 4-3-3 formation. I will expect a lot of the ball to Harry Kane, servicing to him. I do expect a lot from Son. They've got Bergwijn, they've got Musa Sissoko, ex-Toon player. Yeah. They have got quality that just Mourinho needs to find his correct formation, his correct team. He will be judged on next season, I would say. But if I think Mourinho's come out and said that Europa League is where it's at, which is understandable. But I would say, in my opinion, Spurs have had an off season, but they're a good side on paper, and there will be favourites for the results on Wednesday. There's no question, and that's just down to squad quality, unfortunately, and obviously our current run of form and Tottenham's run of form.
Yeah, I hope we get the win. I'm looking forward to this game. Look, we Tottenham we Tottenham this season 1-0 at their ground, so it could be done both ways.
Yeah, I think it feels like an absolute age ago that we beat them 1-0 at their place. Obviously, we beat them for the first time ever at their new ground, which was great. So we got that record off our back, winning at their new ground. But Pochettino was the manager, wasn't he? And then he lost his job, and he's been linked with a Toon for next season.
So what happens?
I'll be honest with you. On that day, we weren't our best. I mean, Tottenham had all of the possession. They were the better side. They should easily have won that game. But it's not about having all the possession of the ball. It's not about having loads of shots on target in football. It's all about being clinical and putting your chances away. And the one chance I got with Joe Linton, which Atsu sets him up, he puts it in. And you're thinking Joe Linton was going to kick on and do well. He obviously hasn't. Obviously the formation and obviously just lack of understanding. Yeah, but I think with the Tottenham game, right, as much as I want to see more possession, I want to see a bit more of a better attitude from the lads. I will take that result all over again if it means we'll win the game, we'll get back on track and we can go into the Brighton game full of confidence. Because if we lose again, then you think Brighton and Liverpool, where's the motivation for them games? But I am looking for a much better performance on Wednesday. We are capable of a lot better than what we performed in the Watford game and in the Man City game. We can do a lot better. We've proven it.
We're proving it in many games. We're proving it in the Sheffield game, the West Ham game, the game against. We have proven ourselves.
We beat Sheffield United as well, who are a good side on paper. They're going for Europe.
Yeah, I mean they're a good side. They come to the Premier League good, but we've beaten them. A bit like Chelsea, but it's this game.
I'll be honest with you. Without Liverpool winning the league, just take them away because they've been good this season. I think the league's been very poor on quality. I think it has. I don't think it has. I don't think it's been that good. It's been very poor on quality, poor on just a lot of things. You've got obviously Liverpool, who are a great side, full of cash, and play good football, good manager. Man City will most likely try and catch them again next season. But if you take them two out of the equation, then the other 18 clubs are just poor. Like I think any other club are beatable. Like you could play up against Chelsea or Leicester, and you'd still fancy your chances. Whereas against Man City, you're thinking, or Liverpool, maybe a draw. It's going to be a defeat. A win would be a bonus because they're like the Barcelona, Liverpool, and Man City of this league. The rest of them, I think, they will have a chance. But that just goes to prove how poor like the rest of the sides are. We're playing catch up.
It is because when the games were playing with the fans there, it was good. But looking now, it's different out there. It looks different. It looks empty.
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you a question. How would you go into the game on Wednesday against Tottenham? Would you go with a 5 at the back up against their quality, or would you go with the formation that's been working, the 4-2-3-1? Would you go for it?
I'll go 4-3-2-1.
Yeah, I think we'll have to express ourselves. We're a lot better than what we show. I think with a 5 at the back, he needs to ditch it now. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter who you're up against, Man City, Liverpool. I'm disappointed in all the games that we've played against City that we've gone 5 at the back. He went 4-4-1-1 against Man City last week, but it may as well have been a 5 at the back because we never got out one off.
We didn't.
I was saying in my Man City preview last week and in the FA Cup one, I don't mind we're getting beat 6, 7, 8, 9-0 like Southampton did as long as we try and we actually express ourselves. I'd rather not take a 2-3-0 defeat if we do nothing.
True.
Albeit it looks like a better result, but then again, the City one we could have lost double figures. The Watford one and the Watford game in the end could have finished like 6-4 to Watford on chances created, especially in their second half. They had a penalty as well, which wasn't checked by Danny Rose on who was it now? Was it Hughes? So we made some dodgy mistakes in that in the game against Watford. But if we do any of that against Tottenham, they're better than Watford. They're going to punish us. So we need to cut them out.
Because I watched that game as a game. I thought they weren't playing right. So now we're just falling asleep. But
no, definitely not. I think I'm not saying Steve Bruce set out to lose the game, but I would just say the mentality wasn't there. 1-0, they're thinking, it's enough. We'll get a second from somewhere. But they didn't realise Watford are in a relegation battle, and towards the end of the first half, they were pushing, to try and get an equaliser. But the first half, we had chances. Almiron missed it. I don't know what he was doing. Like the ball was whipped in the box by ASM from the right hand side. He sort of makes a diving header towards the ball, but he makes no contact with it. If he does, we score. ASM, he was 1-on-1 with the keeper. He should put that in. Didn't the keeper do something? Don't hit it straight at him. And then obviously for Watford, it was a Troy Deeney. When Fernandes made that mistake, you could tell he was tired. He gave it straight back to Deeney. Deeney, if he goes left or right, to Ben Foster, to not Ben Foster, to Dubravka, he scores. Yeah. But on the game, Watford could have won on the whole 90 minutes from what I've watched, because we dominated the first half, they dominated the second half. We both had clear-cut chances. It could have finished 6-4 to Watford. Easily could have been a 10-goal game.
It could have. I mean, a 10-goal Villa. It could have been bad. Could have beat.
The Villa game was just, when I looked at the Villa game, it was 50-50. I don't think we were any better than Villa. It was a poor performance after a good win against Sheffield United. I think first half, we got the goal, and then obviously Aston Villa, they wanted it more, didn't they? They were obviously battling relegation. It was a dodgy goal to give away. You question Shelby on the line. Dubravka, for me, he was helpless in a sense, but he must speak to John Shelby. They both must communicate. That's our problem that we've got. That's another thing I'll bring up as well. For the Tottenham game, we're very poor from set pieces as well. That's something we need to address. We need to rectify that, because corners, free kicks, 9 times out of 10 we're going to concede, and that was proven in the game against Man City, in the game against Watford, we give away too many daft, free kicks and we draw too many fouls. That's the thing, and that's something we need to look into next season. If Steve Bruce is still the manager, we need to look at the system as well. I think for the summer, this is a big summer for us. We need to revamp a lot of stuff. We need to look into a lot of stuff. We need to get rid of players that don't want to be here or that doesn't fit the system. We need to bring in players that are going to score goals. You look at Joe Linton. For me, he's not a striker. If we play a 4-3-3, you put him on the left wing. But we definitely need two strikers. I mean, one striker I've been looking at is Eze from QPR. I think he'd be very good. I know he's from the Championship, but he's a younger lad. If we play a 4-3-3, right, he would do well with ASM on one side, Joe Linton on the other, and place him in the middle. He's got pace to burn, and he'll peel off the last man. He's got what we need. A bit like Dwight Gale. I can't see Dwight Gale staying beyond the summer, albeit he scored a few goals. I can't. I think he's in. You got to look at the bigger picture with Dwight Gale. He's injury prone. Mutu, I don't know what he needs to do to get a game, but his attitude mustn't be there if Steve Bruce isn't picking him. Andy Carroll, he'll only play maybe second half. So I think in the summer we need at least a couple of strikers. We need to address that forward end of the pitch, because when I watch our forward lineup, as much as we've got ASM, it's the left wing position and it's the striker bit that really scares me when I watch we play, because we don't do enough up front. Midfield is okay. It could do with a bit of work on it. But all in all, I think the defence and the goalkeeper is fine. It's the forward lineup that really, really concerns me, because if we don't address that next season, then we are going to be, bottom end to mid-table. I'm not going to say relegation because we're better than that. But at the end of the day, it says it all when John Joe Shelby is our top goal scorer. And I mean, Joe Linton's only got 2 Premier League goals this season. Dwight Gale has had less games and he's scored more than Joe Linton, but still, single figures isn't good enough for a striker. You need double figures in this league.
Exactly. It makes it like a team going forward. We need to play better, because it's going to be hard, but Tottenham's going to come up against us. We can win this game. Easy game.
Well, it will. If they've watched the Watford game, if Jose Mourinho's done his homework on the second half performance, then they'll just basically say, well, Mourinho will say to them, go at them first half, get a couple of goals, and I think Newcastle will crumble. That's the way we are now. We're safe mid-table. I think the minute we concede the first goal, and with being safety confirmed, we don't look as if we want to get back into a match. I mean, yes, albeit Watford, they wanted it more, but we gifted them 2 penalties. The 2 Stonewall penalties, in my opinion. You could say the Matt Ritchie one was soft, but at the end of the day, you can't afford to make challenges like that in the box. You're taking that risk, unfortunately. And the same one with Mankio. Sarr's got pace, and that's what he's thriving off. He's thriving off a defender or somebody to make a mistake in the box, and he goes down. And we've given Watford 2 penalties. We've gifted them the 3 points. But then on the second half, you could say they deserved it. But all in all, we had our chances. But if we make any sort of similar mistakes on Wednesday, it could be a thumping with Son, Kane, Dele Alli. I think Dele Alli's injured, isn't he? Or is he suspended? One of the two. But anyway, they've got quality. They've got Alderweireld, who scored from set pieces. You know what I mean? We're awful from set pieces. They scored their winner against Arsenal from a corner. We can't defend corners. We can't defend free kicks. We can't defend simple set pieces. So that's where Tottenham are very good from, set pieces. You know what I mean? That's where I'm worried. Set pieces. I've got full faith in the lads, but with this safety in mind and with the 3 remaining games and fatigue and all that coming into it, you do have to be concerned for what happened on Saturday against Watford, because if they do the same again this time, we'll not just be beat 2-1, we'll get the same outcome as what happened away to Manchester City. You can't take anything away from what I've just said there, because that's the mentality we've got at the minute. The minute we fall behind or the minute we've got a 1-0 lead, we give up. The thing is, we did that against Aston Villa, 1-0 up, you throw the towel in. West Ham on two occasions, we got back into the game, fair play. But, after conceding 2 goals and getting back into it twice, you need to go on and win the game. And West Ham were the side who actually wanted to win the game. Do you know what I mean? Sheffield United could have been a different story had they not gone down to 10 men. Or who knows what could have happened if we went 1-0 up and they had 11 men on the pitch. But at the end of the day, there's a few things or a lot that needs addressed. Obviously, at the top in the summer, that's from the ownership downwards. We need to know what the communication is in terms of what's going to happen for next season. It's all a bit of a joke at the minute, from top to bottom.
It's a big joke. I want to say this. I want to see next season get us done with now. We've got two after this game. We've got 2 games left. We need to get the season undone with. Get some players in this. Get some players in. We can see it's Cumberland. We need players. We need to get some players in the summer.
Well, I'd say I'll be honest with you. I would only keep maybe 7 of the players that we've currently got, and that's me being harsh.
Nice.
So as you gotta be harsh to be true. Like the squad, yes, they're a bunch of hard workers, but they're not good enough. Like to be put on to that next level in the Premier League. We're just a mid-table, mediocre club until he sells. But if you try to be realistic, we're never going to get top 10 unless we sell some of these players and get players in that have top 10 capability, and that's just trying to bridge that gap. Never mind top 7. We're not good enough to get into the top 10. I don't care what anybody says. It's a bonus if we finish top 10 like we did under Rafa a couple of years ago. But the side was simply that quality. That's the thing. I think we're bottom ends to top end mid table. That's it. We're probably just good enough to finish above the relegation zone. Yeah. But finishing around 11th to 14th, 15th place is where it's at for us, and it's boring. Don't get us wrong, but that's the realism of what we've got. The ownership, the squad. It's just not good enough to get into the top 10, and Mike Ashley's just set on staying in the Premier League. And that's the thing, we're a selling club, and we can't keep our better players because the minute they perform well, like a Perez, obviously Rondon wasn't one of our players, but you've got an ASM, we've got an Almiron. I'm not saying they're going to go this summer, but they could go in the January, they could go at the end of next season. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get excited with these players anymore because Mike Ashley rips them up and we'll have to start again. How many times have we done that under his ownership this season?
Lots of times.
We've never progressed. We've had 1 5th place finish in a Europa League quarter-final and an FA Cup quarter-final and a League Cup quarter-final. Like, yeah, you could say that's okay, but it's not fantastic in terms of like 13 years for what this club could achieve. I mean, for me, I've accepted now we're a mid-table, mediocre club, and if we get top 10, I think it's a bonus. It'll feel like Europe because we're no longer able to compete with those top 10 clubs anymore.
We're not.
We'll get a few freak results against Man United and Chelsea, but they mean nothing if you don't finish in those European spots. It means nothing if you're just mid-table. They mean absolutely nothing. They're memories, but that's all they are. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're beating like Sunderland 5-1, or you're beating the likes of Man United 3-0, and you're qualifying for Europe like we did under Pardew, then they mean something. But at the minute, it's just the same old. It's just like that's something you'd expect from a Burnley or a Bournemouth or a club that's stuck in mid-table that's not going to get into Europe, that doesn't have the financial clout. But we are so much better than that, and it's all down to the ownership. It's not the fan base, it's the ownership. And the squad, I'm not saying that they're not trying. In certain games they do, certain games they don't. We're inconsistent.
It was this player. I never heard him, like this player. You heard of him, Shorty?
I think I have, yes.
Yeah, I really know what it is.
But I think all in all for the Tottenham game, I just want to see an all-round better attitude. I want to see we pass the ball. I want to see we just perform for a full 90 minutes, not just 45 minutes, because that's not what we're about as a football club. I get it, we're safe. I get that completely, but you need to perform a lot better than that. You know, we are capable of a lot more, and we've shown it in games. I repeat myself like a broken record, but I can't be any more fact. You know what I mean? I think all Newcastle fans echo the same of what I'm saying. We need to perform better than what we are. Because Steve Bruce, he does scratch my head a little bit with some of the decisions he makes. But listen,
Can't you own it? Yeah, Burn got rich on it. 7. He's growing that out. And so
don't get us wrong. Yes, he's got money to spend, but he doesn't spend enough money. That's the problem. He's got the money there. He's just too greedy. He's penny pinching, and he's using the club for what it is. Fans in the Premier League don't really matter because if they play games behind closed doors with our fans, we mean nothing. No wonder a lot of fans go and transfer down to the non-league, where actually it's better value for money. You're actually respected. Whereas at the top end, I'd say it's dead in the Premier League. It's all about the top 6. And with Man City getting away with the financial fair play, it's all about what the top 6 clubs have got, not about what the rest have got.
True. It's very true. It's very true. It's confident when you can get this game won. And when
you look at my screen, it looks as if I'm like in a hot sauna, doesn't it, with the sun out?
Yeah, I look in a nice cold room, sitting in a nice hot cold room.
But no, I've done, like I say, I've spoken about my match preview. I've done my predictions and stuff, and I've gone for my team lineup. So I'll let you watch it later on. But you have to try and be confident for the lads, but it is difficult because with 3 games to go, with safety confirmed.
Yeah. Who are you going down next? Who we going down next? No one knows yet.
But who's going down at the end of the season?
Yeah, we've got 1 down. Team have to go down this summer, the season now. It's coming.
I think it is what it is. I think the bottom three. I don't think Bournemouth will beat Man City. They might get a result against Southampton. That's a predictable one. They might get 34 points, but I predict that Watford and both West Ham will finish on more than 34. I know they're both on 34 at the minute, but they've also got better goal differences. But I do expect Watford and West Ham to get maybe another draw or another result from the last three games. Villa, yes, they did beat Crystal Palace, but they're in free fall. They're safe. They're like us. They're in absolute free fall at the minute. But I think all in all, I think it's the bottom three. I don't think the table lies really. I think Norwich have been pretty poor, if I'm honest. I mean, they've never looked like it all season. Apart from the first maybe 5, 6, 7 games. After that, they've just really crumbled. Bournemouth, they've punched above their weight for a long time. 5 years in the Premier League. I think they've done very well. Eddie Howe's a great manager. I'd like to think he'll stick around. I'd like to think he'll stick around at Bournemouth and maybe get them promoted next season. But he's definitely good enough to manage in the Premier League next season if Bournemouth go down. But he's done a fantastic job. Take nothing away from the job he's done. I think sometimes it's just not to be. In Bournemouth, for them to have gone from League 2 all the way to the Premier League and stay there for 5 years, and the money that's been coming in, that's been great. They've been on a real fairy tale for 5 years. But fair play to them. They've got an outside chance of staying up. Don't get me wrong, but I think they will go, unfortunately. And Villa, listen, they've spent a lot of money. I've got no sympathy for them if they go down. I just don't think they really have enough. Yes, they won their first game in like 11 matches. I think they lost like 11 straight games or something like that anyway. Or they hadn't won in about 11 games. But Aston Villa, been inconsistent. They've lost too many games this season. And with the hundreds that they've spent, they should be doing a lot better, at least trying to consolidate themselves in mid-table. They haven't done that. I think Watford and West Ham, even though Watford at one point looked in big trouble and West Ham, they've been flirting around the relegation zone, but Watford at one point were rock bottom near Christmas. I think them two are really going to get away with it. I think, and Brighton as well. I think Brighton will maybe get the odd win. They're on 36 at the minute. You could say they're in slight danger. I think they'll get the win from somewhere. If it's not this game coming up for Brighton, it might be our game on Monday. They might beat us, or they might get a point. They're going to get something. I think West Ham, Watford, and Brighton will just stop up, and I think it will be as it is. But if there's one surprise package for somebody staying up this season, I think it could be Bournemouth. If there's anybody who I think's got it, I think if there's anyone who could get out of it, it could be Bournemouth. But they've got Man City at the Etihad. That's not going to be easy for them. I think they'll get beat. If it's the one game where I think they could get results from, they've got second to last game. They've got Southampton at home. They could definitely get 3 points in that one. That'll put them on 34. And then they've got Everton at Goodison. Now Everton, like us, they're safe. They've got nothing to play for. If they get a point that could put them on 35. It may keep them up. It might even keep them up on goal difference. It all depends on how many goals they score. They might even finish on 37 if they get 2 back-to-back results. I'm writing off that game against Man City, but Southampton and Everton the last 2 games, they could easily pick up 4 points. That'll put them on 35, or they could get all 6, and that'll put them on 30, 37. They might just survive it. And I think if all the ones that are going to drop into it, I think it could be Watford. If I say so myself, or say it is difficult to say. You could say West Ham, but I think West Ham might just have enough. West Ham also played Villa last game of the season, and I think they'll beat Villa. I think Villa will be long gone anyway. I think if there's one club that's going to survive it, it could be Bournemouth, even though I think they'll go down. And I think if there's one club who drops into it, it could be Watford. But at the minute, it's sort of predictable who's going down. It's the bottom 3. But like I say, I think Bournemouth out of the 2 that are in the relegation zone fighting for their lives, I think it's Bournemouth who have the fighting chance. But I think it could be just I know all the relegation sides won over the weekend, but it could just be a little bit too late for them.
Could be.
Anyway, Jay, I've got to head off.
Yeah, not talking to it. And if you know around here, subscribe to Turn Out TV. He is one of their own. He's a good YouTuber. You know, he's a Toon fan. Respect him.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll give you my score prediction. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Newcastle.
Yeah, me as well. See what happens again.
Yeah, take it easy, mate. Watch what you're doing.
Take it easy. Take it as well.
Take it.
So that was Tommy TV, you know, great friend of mine. Great pal. It's going to be 2 years. It's taking time out. It's absolutely amazing. Here's some good sports on the game. You know, absolutely good sports. It's game confident, but he said it's going to be tough. It's going to be one hell of a tough game. I'm telling you now, this is what we're going to see. So everything said, you can't your own said this. You can't let them know who you want to be yet. You don't know what to put over there. And seeing how that's going to happen. So it's going to be a very hell of a game. I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a game on United and Tottenham. We're going to fight this game. We're going to fight on Tottenham. That's right. And I have done the top. I'll put it in again new.
We had Tottenham TV there, so anyone that's on the chat, more welcome to. Check this again. Pause. Just have it there. Links in there. Anyone that's on the top of it trying to see how to chat about the Newcastle versus Tottenham game. I'll be in the stream very soon. Next 10 minutes, 5 minutes time, 10 minutes, 20 minutes time. Anyone join in, welcome to join. Come in now, chat with me. So, going to this game against Tottenham, I'm going to say 3-2. I'm going to say 2 in Newcastle. Going to this game on Wednesday night, live on BT Sports. So, it's going to be one hell of a game. You know, we've got like of Brighton, we've got Brighton after Tottenham. I love the stream, mate. Loving the stream. Thank you, and Everton AFC is the best, So thank you, mate, for your comment. Since 2-1, David, I'm since 2-1 as well, mate. So, scores for the weekend. Predict your scores. Come below your predict your scores for the weekend's game. Here we score the goals. I'm going to say, for me, I don't think, but we take the lineup. I don't know. Whoever we don't know. I'm going to say this game very hard to me. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. You know, it's one of them games. We've got to. We're going to go to Tottenham. We're beating around the first, the first ever team to beat them their stadium was Newcastle United, but we can do it again. We could do it again. So anyone often come and chat the links in there. How to watch it, I know say about your thoughts on the Newcastle versus Tottenham game on Wednesday night, light on BT Sport, kick off 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. If you want a hell of a game, please subscribe to NOC, hit the like button, tell your friends about West Shore NOC. It's me a lot of my channel, me a lot of me, my channel, me a lot of people subscribing and keep liking me content. It's hard, but you got to do what you do. You got to work hard and get yourself safe out there. I don't know what's going to happen, bud. Look at the table. We are sitting. It's not going to be now for us now. For both of us now. It's going to be one hell of a tough game. Anyone want to join the chat before I end the stream in a couple minutes' time? I'm going to ask something to happen. What's going to happen? I love the stream, mate. I love the stream. Yeah, thank you. And keep saying it and keep liking the stream. Been brilliant. Been a brilliant couple hours. Be very nervous doing this today. Yeah, Stafford's Tottenham preview. Really, really good stream. Very good. For 1 hour, lot. 1 hour. Doing this. Been lovely comments and great comments and below. Everyone comment below. Comment in the chat with me. Next session comment on the one. This is any guest want to comment. There's any fans. Comment at me trying to say me. Your thoughts on the game against Tottenham Hotspur on Wednesday night. Chat. And again. B&B, what do you know? What do you play for a manager? You pay for the manager. Yeah, we've got to pay for the manager. We've got to play for the manager because that team is a brilliant team. You know, MB, we've got to. Do you play for the manager? Yeah, we've got to play for the manager. I'm paying for the manager. Yeah, they've got to play for the manager. We've got to get behind the team. You know, it's a question. Yeah, it's a good question. So it's a good question. See what happens. The next one. Hopefully, we get the win. 2-1. I don't know. I'm not even go forward. It's gonna be a very tough game this weekend. You know, it's gonna be one of them games for me this week after that loss against. So like that. Right, I'm gonna go, mate. Carry on the next stream, yeah. Thank you for coming, mate. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for coming in, and I'll see you next time for the next one. So anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. It's been absolutely brilliant having another day. You know who I am. Please check me out, Rich and see. Comment below the likes, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time for the next one. Hopefully, be a fair result on tomorrow Wednesday night. I put the link in again. No, everyone can join. Right, I'm going to end the stream now. So thanks for watching. This has been my Newcastle versus Tottenham preview. It's been one hell of a ride this season. Been a great season for Newcastle United going forward. Watching now, so. So that's so I'm going to end this now. Thanks for watching. Rich and say comment below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time for the next one. Catch you later. Peace out.